Hello, friends.
Oh shit! The milkman.
So, I'm recording from the microphone plugged directly into the solid state Logic 2 MK2, recording in Koala Sampler. And this is without any power beyond the iPad's battery. So the iPad can power the SSL2 MK2 by itself. Just plugging it through the USB-C is enough to power it, which is amazing. Okay, and I have a power bank in case I need it. I have also the Synido TempoPAD C16 connected via Bluetooth, and yeah, I could go into a park like this perfectly. I didn't actually bring it with me because there are no places to sit down and I don't want to put my stuff on the wet grass. But yeah, I could have brought it if I wanted. I'm just gonna go back home. Yeah, I think it's perfectly capable. I can carry this in a backpack and go anywhere with it. This is a pretty decent portable setup, and I would say is actually fantastic. You don't need the audio interface, but if you need it, you can just power it with an iPad, right? So you can just plug it and it will work, which is fantastic. But yeah, you could just go anywhere with some headphones and the case of the TempoPAD, and just go with the TempoPAD and the iPad anywhere, or with your phone. But yeah, with the phone it would be even more portable. But yes, fantastic. The portability is fantastic. Now, the Bluetooth, I do feel a little bit of latency, which for slow boom-bap I don't think is a problem. Something that it has a lot of swing, and you're probably not gonna even notice it. But if you do something on higher BPMs, you may notice it a little bit, like you need more accuracy, I guess. So in those cases I would use the USB. The connection via USB has no latency whatsoever, as per my experience. And yeah, that's fantastic. It feels very solid. It feels very good. It's heavier than it looks. It's not these plasticky, shitty MIDI controllers that you see out there. It feels better. Like it feels better than some MPDs. Now the pads are soft and nice, but they are not Akai pads, obviously. However, I think it could be a better setup than something like an MPC sample, and I have nothing against it. I'm sure that it's a fantastic groove box. I love all groove boxes equally, almost. I'm SP404 MK2, but this setup is super interesting. I really like it. It reminds me a lot to it's like a version of the MPC one, but in an extreme budget, let's say, because you're using a device that you already have plus just some MIDI controllers, and this goes so well with Koala. I haven't tried with anything else, with other applications or anything. I'm sure that you can map it to anything. I've seen people mapping it to Ableton and doing things in Ableton, but for me this works so well with Koala that I want to make a full album with it. I'm gonna make Samurai Boom Bap Volume 2 with this setup. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be doing it on the live streams, and I'm gonna be uploading the videos, and I think it's gonna be dope. There is something that you need to have in consideration when you are using Bluetooth MIDI controller, right? And is that it's gonna have a little bit of latency. Maybe it's not noticeable, at least at the beginning, but in the moment that you start adding, like, you're gonna have dependencies with the device that you have, and depends on the device that you have, you're gonna have more latency or less latency. So even with an iPad, this is an M1, the more plugins that you have, the more latency that you have. So in order to do your performance as good as possible, try to have the minimum, if not none of them, no plugins on the mixer, and then it will work better. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to make a beat, and I'm gonna have no plugins, at least during the drum performing, right? During the drumming, I'm not gonna have any plugins, and then we can add them later and when we mix. But at the beginning, I think we shouldn't have any, and we're gonna try to make a full beat on Bluetooth.
Oh shit! Milkman.
The milkman. The milkman.